the beginning of the introduction. So we are back at not Raven, Raptor's Claw mission to try to continue finishing off our little base here. We got most of the buildings built now. Our walls are done. Hold on, let me just double check everything's going good on the stream end for you guys. Before I can keep on. The bitrate's doing a bit rough today, but we'll see. Maybe that might improve. Please, will it improve? Okay, either way. So, we're going to continue from where we left off. So, now, again, the win condition, at least for right now, we're going is a completed mission. A completed mission is our win condition for the stream, or for the we call it for the series. And I think we're on episode 59 of these. So we've gotten a lot accomplished. We came back and retook it. What do you call it? From raptors that absolutely overwhelmed the whole place. Now we do have a few people who aren't quite in the right armor. That's fine. Now, actually, I might show you guys a fun system today, which is you can dye your gear. Now, I would dye them Holy Nation or Flotsam or some similar color to kind of be representative of that, but I feel like it'd be more fun for us to have a color all to our own, kind of unique to our Raptor's Claw mission. And for that, I think something like green sounds really, really, really natural. So I'm going to show you how to get green armor. Now, we will need to run into some swamp ninjas to be able to do this. So once we run into a swamp ninja, now we could also go with orange. Orange is another option, but swamp and green, that seems like those two really work well together. So we'll try to do those if we can. Now I might not be able to get the helmet to change color, so we'll see. But at least the chest plates will change color. So we're going from the stereotypical, or not stereotypical, but the iconic kind of gray armor to green. But if we do find a band, actually, do we have bands of bones? We could go with gray. I think bands of bones are gray. Oh, they're just hanging out around here. They're awake. They're gonna bother us? I think band of bones would do it. Now there's the only problem about Band of Bones is that if you, you know what? I know they're not hostile with us right now, but they hate us, don't they? Band of Bones -9. We could help them out. We could end up being kind of friendly with them. I know they're kind of like a whole Czech group, and we're kind of Okranites, so I don't think this relationship is gonna work out. Let's get them quickly. Now, I don't remember what color armor they drop. I think they drop gray or black. I'm not entirely sure. And they might not even dye stuff. I can actually check by putting something on them and seeing. I can take off their pants and then re-put their pants on and see what color they make the pants. You'll see I'll show you kind of how to dye once I know what they do. I just don't want to dye something and then need to get a replacement for it. Oh man, this guy's pretty talented. Slink, just hit the guy on the ground. And the girl on the ground. Come on, knock him down. He's actually doing pretty good. He's really, really, really fighting us. I think we're actually getting we're actually doing a disservice to ourselves having so many people attack him. because a lot of people who aren't really super skilled are hitting at him. Giving him a lot of opportunities to block and then swing back. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Who is that? Benji for that input. Okay, everybody, medic real quick. Where'd this guy go? He returned to the earth. Okay, so let's go ahead and you see Band of Bones right here? So we're going to go and drop, or actually let's do him. Load, where are you? We need you to take some pants. There we go. Now, if we put it back on them, and then now put it on us. Okay, I don't think it actually changes the color. I can't really tell. I don't really think it did. So you know what? We're gonna test by putting our chest armor on it. Worst case scenario, we can always buy a new chest armor. So let's put our chest armor on them. Now throw it back. Let's take their armor too if I can. Or just drop it. Never mind, I'll just drop it so he doesn't have it. Drop that, and then throw this pants back on. Or no, this back on. So I want to see what it looks like. No, it didn't dye it. Okay, so they don't actually... Band of Bones does not have an armor, so we know that. Band of Bones, they do not have an armor set color. For Holy Nation armor, at least. And I'm really sure the Holy Nation armor is one of the eligible ones for dyeing. So we know they don't. I know Red Sabers do. I'm almost sure they do. I remember where they were. Pretty sure we still have some unconscious Red Sabers hanging around. If not, they'll get here soon enough. So Band of Bones, they didn't give us any recolored armor set. But then again, it didn't say that it counted as we were stealing it. So I don't know. I feel like that probably matters too, because you typically get a stolen tag. Oh no, we did get a stolen tag. But no one's going to care we stole it from the Band of Bones, so we don't need to worry about that. You can clean that by actually selling that. Or here, I'll show you how you can clean that. Let's put that there. See how it's off in the item furnace? Or, let's hold on. You can actually clean that out by doing this. Now, this is, you could argue this is a bit of an exploit. It's just depending on how you argue. I'm going to just show you how you can do it. Since this is just simply to dye armor, this really wasn't stolen. I'll show you how to do it. That easy. That easy. So you just take, and then okay, so this wasn't stolen, right? This was something we had originally, but we put on him and put it back off. Cleaned. That easy. So, if you, I guess it would be fair if you, I wouldn't use that. I would try not to exploit that. However, I would see nothing wrong with using that to do dyeing, if you want to do dyeing. I think this will be the home, and this will be a prison. I want this to be a prison. I feel like that would be pretty fun. We can start collecting prisoners. It's funny. I play Kenshi totally differently than than how I. Well, why is he attacking our gate? Dude, what are you doing? You're on our side. Are you attacking him? Oh no, you're attacking. Okay, you're fighting them. Band of Bones again. And we're gonna get a lot of experience just from hitting these guys, aren't we? We already took off one of their legs. More Band of Bones. Where did they come from? Were they unconscious? Or did they just run in the open door? Door is broken. Okay, they probably broke through the door. And I wasn't paying attention. Ah, I was so distracted. Go ahead, everybody get somebody. We're going to need to divide up people a little more evenly. You go up there. And Load, you go up here. You're not benefited that much by swarming people too greatly. Here, you guys just hang out in this building. How about hang out in this building? We don't have a retirement home for you yet. You guys got teleported from your old one. I'm really unhappy that they got teleported away from safety. That's so inconvenient. Now, believe it or not, Hungry Bandits do have an armor color. However, I'm not sure if all the armor colors apply to everything, though. And so do Wandering Assassins and stuff like that. I'm surprised he's not helping us out. Yeah, he's totally ignoring the plight of his allies here. Come on. Oh, they're down. Who is that? Plant? Poor Plant. They've gone down so many times. Their toughness is ought to get good by this point. At some point. Oh, we got our people transferring from one place to the other. We can get more, hold on, heavier armor, though. He's already got standard grade. Hold on. Does anyone need standard grade now? Hold on. Someone needs standard grade. Do they have standard grade? Darn it, no. I was hoping they would. Maybe one of them should. They have like a chance, I think, to have standard grade. Nope. No standard grade on any of them, I see. But we will take their weapons, so they don't just get right back up. Take that. And actually throw some of the stuff in these boxes. We can. Because we need to... oh, well, we're actually kind of really full up. We have tons of shoddy leg plates, which is not going to do, because I don't want to use shoddy heavy armor. It's good, but not good enough to excuse using a shoddy variant. Okay, let's throw that in there. Throw that in there. Let's throw a few other things in there too. We can always sell these things, but I don't know. I don't care too much about that. I wonder if we're going to make any money from... It makes a little money sound whenever I click it. I just realized that. So that's a little fun little thing. Okay, so let's throw that in here. And then turn that on. Oh, someone's fighting somebody. Oh, we didn't get their weapons from them fast enough. They're getting up. They're getting up. We got some of their weapons, but not enough of them. Please, you guys who aren't hurt too badly, go help these guys out. Oh wow, I can't believe they hit boats with that short of a weapon. Long cleaver coming in. There we go. Okay, let's take that and take that and throw those away. We can always make new blades ourselves. There we go, and even throw that in there. I don't know if we'll get anything from it, but we really don't need it. We just frankly really don't need it. Actually, excuse me. Actually, let's get everyone medicing too. I don't know if... hold on. Loads really... oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I don't know if he's really sure on what he's doing. He's kind of running around. There we go. Or let's just drop it. Martial artist bindings we can keep. And we can actually take it as well. Oh, we're actually out of trading range with them. What? How are we out of trading range? Okay. Let's throw the samurai leg plates in, though. We could definitely be a pretty heavy armored variant of the Holy Nation troops by having the samurai leg plates. We'll be very leg heavy armor wise. No one's gonna get our legs. Arms, different story. Legs, no way you're gonna touch them. No way. Not much we can do for arms though, except for chainmail. Let's throw these in here real quick. Put that in there. We actually just throw these right back. How convenient. And then throw that in there. And then go right over here and just drop these leg plates in. Very simply, right in there. Turn it on. Wait for that to destroy them. And throw another one in. And wait for it to destroy them. Easy peasy. Alright, so do we have these paused? No, we do not. I was worried that we did. Oh, I think I saw an attack there for a second. For a second against Hiroto. I don't know what. I think someone woke up before falling. Oh, there we go. They are waking up just for a second before ultimately succumbing to their injuries. Do not have the greatest of some things. Oh, that guy's getting back up. Oh, and they're back up. They're really wounded, though, so we should do all right. Get him. Everybody. Swarm, 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 swarm tactics. Once you get far enough in, you feel more comfortable just letting people handle it themselves. But you will always need to make sure that they don't forget certain things, such as disarming the enemy. Take it there. And then just throw this in here. Now we could really kind of use learning how to make samurai leg plates. So right now we don't know how to. That's not really in our repertoire, as far as I know. We do need to make this an armor location though. Crafting. We got clothing bench, which could work because of we really need chainmail though. But I don't think we'll ever be able to make chainmail, sadly enough, without higher technology. Which there's a way, we could easily smuggle it into ourselves, but if we're actually acting as if we're actually trying to be missionaries for Okranite, technically going hypocritical wouldn't be the best idea. I guess you could, and by having them use it, but let's see. Clothing bench. Do I just not have an armor bench? Leather armor crafting. Oh, heavy armor crafting. Okay, I can't even craft heavy armor if I wanted to. I totally forgot about that. Because you need for if we check research. Crafting. Smithing. Advanced weaponsmithing. Plate armor crafting. It needs engineering research. For a plate being station. Well, that's gonna be inconvenient. So we gotta find something else. We can try to build the leather and Murkoff though, because you can make leather like turtlenecks. They're pretty nice ones too. Crafting. There's item furnace, leather armor crafting. You can put that kind of looks like a corner item, so we'll put that in the corner here. There we go. And then clothing bench could be up by the front. I guess, maybe not. It doesn't. Okay, why is it floating off the ground? What's going on there? Does it not want to be in close proximity or something? Or what's going on? Too much power? What? Let's confirm that and then try to go back into it. Crafting, clothing bench. Must be placed inside. It's in. What? It's inside a building. What? I'm kind of confused. It must be placed inside a building, and it's not clarifying that as inside of a building. Okay. We also need to make sure to close this door. And we need to be more watchful if something starts trying to get in the doors. We need to watch out for damage. We could have sentries, but again, I have everybody working right now, so until we kind of get jobs worked out, we're going to have to kind of be our own sentry. Yeah, most of the fighting is coming from within at this point, because we could throw them outside the walls and use them as target practice. I don't think that's going to work. At least at like how we have it right now. I think they'll just break back in. Oh, red saber. That's perfect. It's a red saber, right? There were red sabers down here. This will give me a perfect opportunity to test. There's absolutely a beating on them. Okay, so let's go ahead here. Now, I believe if I throw this on him. Ah, there we go! We got orange! We got orange chest plate. Actually, what else can we get on? Okay, hold on. No? How leg plates? Okay, we can get that. Helmet? No. Helmet's a no-go. That's really cool. We got orange. That's not really what I want to go for, but whatever. I don't know if I'll be able to change it later. We'll leave Griffin with the orange. That's exactly what I wanted, though. I want to see if it'll wash off if I put it in here. It loses the stolen tag. So now you know how to get different armor colors. Oh no, it stays! That's really great. And let's throw these teeth in here. There we go. So it stops clogging up his inventory. So we'll be able to recognize different people based off of armor coloring. I was wanting to find a way of making them unique, and we have this little method here now, which is real fun. Now, we could knock out the Wandering Assassin and get black armor, but, what do you call it? They're our ally. I don't want to take them off and fail and potentially mess that up. So we're gonna wait on that one. I'm kind of okay with just leaving these guys in here to fight sometimes. Actually, you know what? I can't. Hold on. We can actually tell people to throw people out of town. They're out of town. Actually, hold on. No, it's just 14 animals. Hold on. Let's see what happens. Let's put that top priority. Oh, there we go. Let's see what he does. Will he actually throw them all out of town or just the one? And ignores them. Never mind, that is not going to do it. Remove intruders, there we go. I could do it manually, but I get more experience just them getting back up and me hitting them back down. However, we will probably have a raid from the Red Sabers pretty soon. But we should use our crossbows to our advantage there. So, we should have an edge against them. And we have 4 crossbows up there, so should be able to really give them a nasty hit. They always come from this direction, too. Seems like they're close. Or they're stopped, like they're stopped or stalled. For some reason. That's either the raid or it's just Red Saber raid. We'll call it 13 hours. That's bandits. Bandits rage. So we got 2 different places coming for us. We'll keep an eye out. We'll just keep an eye out. We do need some people to sleep though, if we're gonna have more fighting. Go ahead, sleep load. You're a little bit hurt. There's probably people more hurt than you, though. Dr. Chung, you rest. And Plant, you need a rest for sure. And Molly, you need a rest. There we go. We should have... That should help. Now, we do need a permanent kind of bedding area, which should be in here. I wonder if these have actually gotten any air lately. No, still no wind. They turned. So that means at least for maybe a second I was getting wind power. I'm very surprised the fuel power has just stayed up. Like our fuel power is just doing good. I'm kind of pleased with those generators. I wasn't expecting it to be as effective as it was. I'm not really pulling that much power though, so I'm pretty much only pulling power if I absolutely need it. Attack. Oh no, don't splint the injuries. Attack unprovoked. There we go. Benji, attack unprovoked. There we go. Get him. We'll also need to test if you can re-dye armor by using griffins. There you go. Actually, I just realized this is the future. No, the future hotel is not our retirement home. Is not finished yet. The future prison is though. In fact, actually, hold on. If the prison's done, let's go ahead and get the prison worked out. Then we just throw all these guys in the prison cells. Walls. We need. What? I forgot where it was. Interior. Prisoner cage. There we go. Let's get some prisoner cages. Who? How do I want to organize the prison? How do I make it look kind of neat? Okay, I guess I want to do rows, maybe? Okay, how do I... Okay, there we go. There's the gates. Well, I guess I want to do rows. Okay, so... There we go. And then we just continue on. Just putting it right side by side, close as we can. So we can fit as many prisoners as possible. There we go. Really probably unethical in real life. But hey, you know, in Kenshi, ethics is not really a big issue. So let's continue. You can purposely cut off the limbs of your teammates to make them cyborgs, so I'm not really worried about it. And we're going to release them anyway, at some point. It's good to have a place that we can put them, at least for a little while. So we don't have to keep just leaving them on the ground. We will have a food issue coming up, though. Now the question is, do I want to go all along the wall? Yes, I will. I'll go all along the wall. Okay, there we go. And then we will do a pretty much a directly turned around variant. We want to match it up as close as we can. There we go. I'm going to give enough room that you can still get in, but not so much room that it's needlessly overused space. There we go. Now the question is, do I want to put one on here and make it like a doorway? No, I'll do it like this. In fact, actually, I'll get rid of these. So we have kind of like a hallway. So pretty much we'll have like we'll be able to like make a little like prisoner warden area here. Now, it'd be unethical to leave them outside in the rain, so we're not going to put anything on top. Unless we build some camp areas. There is some level of what do you call it? Even in a harsh world like Kenshi, probably not a good idea to leave prisoners in the rain. It's still pretty rough. I guess cannibals, and even cannibals, when they want you to get, to die of pneumonia, and then then you're like dead of pneumonia, and now you're no good to eat. So even cannibals when they want that. Let's see, do I have any exterior? No power crafting buildings, no. Until I can put something on top, a flat shelter. Oh, there we go. We could do a flat shelter, though. Or we could have that be... But it's got, like, things that go out from it, so that actually makes it somewhat problematic. That might poke through. I don't know. That may poke through. Huh. We'll do it right here. As long as it doesn't poke through that much. I do it kind of in the center. There we go. And then have maybe some beds. That way we can heal them up. Building. Or actually just a table. Why not that? Well, I'll think about what we want to do up there in a second. We'll wait. Actually, no, we'll wait on that whole shelter. Let's instead focus on down in here. Let's get torch posts. Electrical torch posts, that'd be funny. And let's do normal torch posts. Now, where do we want the lighting? I want to say maybe just here and then here would be really cinematic, I think. Like right at the end of each column. And then maybe one kind of like at the very end. In the center. Is that really in the center? It's a little bit off to the right, I think. And this is where it gets complicated. There we go. Okay. Is this centered? That's good enough. We're dealing with probably people who don't really have that great of measuring tools right now. So, let's think. We want beds, for sure. Interior beds. And we can actually have our people stay here for a little bit. Because we need a place for them to recuperate. If they're pretty battered up. Now the question is where to put them, though. Could either put them at the end. We're not gonna be able to, we're gonna have to hot bunk the beds a little bit. The infirmary will be on this side. They'll be far away from there. Well, that's a little close to the door. The hard part is that's close to the door, and I don't think that'd be very realistic to leave them that close to the door. You know, maybe we will do upstairs, and we'll just have to find out how we're gonna. And camping, flat shelter, scrap tent. Oh, that's way too big. Flat shelter. We're going to just try to ignore the problems with some of the stuff. So, we're just going to pay attention to the posts and not worry about the strings. That clearly go off. Okay, hold on. One of those posts clearly go off already. Hold on. Let's look from the top. There we go. That looks nice. And let's get some beds under there. Bed. There we go. Where's the head of the bed? Where is the head of the bed? I'm going to guess. I'm guessing this way. Hold on. Actually, hold on. I think it's based off of which way you come in at it. It's always going to be face down if you sit like that. You know what? I'm going to just put it like that. It doesn't matter which way they're facing. Ultimately. There we go. There's near enough room. And we got ourselves an infirmary, guys. How's that? Now let's just do some nice touch-ups. Torch posts. Pretty much at the start of every one of these, or in the middle of these. And having two side by side, kind of a waste. There we go. I'll do one over here and one over here. It's kind of nice. Got a nice building going on over here. Very nice for a prison. They're gonna have the nicest prison to ever exist. Now we need a food area. You know, if we're simulating that there is food, I guess. So it's brought from the kitchen here. Now obviously they eat in their cells, but the guards gotta sit somewhere. So let's make a little guard area, and we're not gonna put weapons in here for obvious reasons. It wouldn't, because there's not much way we could shield ourselves. Actually, we could actually do some interior walls. Hold on. Where are walls? Interior. There we go. Table, sitting pillow. Interior wall. There we go. We could do a metal one. We could do like a nice metal looking one. And block off this whole side. So we can't see him. You just can't see him except when you're going up the ladder. Or stairs. Well, let's move it a little bit over here. I'm probably not the best idea to block off your view from the prisoners. But I guess that's more so to protect the the actual guards, I guess. More so. Interior wall. Can we do like a little short one here? Nope. Torch post. We'll do a little one here. It's basically the Kenshi interior design stream right now. Okay, that's a little bit not quite far enough over. Okay, so it's maybe it is. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell when something's far enough over or not. There we go. That one is. The other one isn't. There we go. That's fine. Close enough. And maybe one more over. Well, no, we already got one over there. Let's do a nice table, round table. We're gonna go with the metal kind of style here if we can. There should be. I think there's a metal table. There we go. It's like a bar table, or like a long table. Wonder if they have a metal round table. Round table. There we go. Still got kind of metal planks, but I'm gonna sit it on the other side of this here. Seems kind of silly, but I will sit it here. And let's do seats. Where's some sitting box, sitting pillow, stool? Any metal tool? Hell, I guess they don't have metal stools. Round bar table. Bench. Yeah. Maybe not round tables. Let's go with the metal long tables. Let's go with the metal long tables. Metal table. And go along that. And that way we can kind of go with kind of a cafeteria kind of feeling to it. There we go. And then stools. Oh, we can't sit on that side? I don't know if they'll even be able to scoot over to those other chairs. I don't know. You know, you guys can't even scoot over. Maybe if we move it over, I wonder if it'll... Does it make room? No. So you know what? Let's get rid of these and then move these tables actually against the wall. Oh wow, we can't even get that close. And let's just match it up there. That's good enough. Good enough. And then let's have seating. Yeah, I can't sit anybody there. What's going on with that? Period. I just can't sit anyone there, period. Ground needs to be more level. Oh, it's like all wonky. Sit you guys over here. Sit a little closer to you guys, yourselves. There we go. Can a sitting box sit there? For some reason, a sitting box can, though. Oh, a stool. Nope. Small table. We're gonna replace the stools then with sitting boxes. Sitting box. Let's do this right here. Let's move that a little bit over, and then move this one a little bit over. There we go. That looks fine enough. I don't know if that's too close, but we'll leave it as is. We could do a store. Well, we could have like a chest for confiscated goods. I don't know. I think we want to keep those in our armory, though. I don't know if we want to leave the chest of confiscated goods here. So I think we might be better off as is. Let's think. Sales? I mean, there's sales, right? There's got to be sales around here somewhere. Or food. Let's have a food storage. Yeah, food. Or storage for food. Food store. There we go. That makes plenty of sense. Do need one of these. But what do we want it on the side with the... hold on. Let's go ahead and put it... here. Maybe by the ladder. Or let's do a store. Let's do a little store thing here. So it'll kind of feel like a bench or no, like... Let's think. We do training dummies. Which would be fun. Let's do a meta crate. A meta crate makes sense. But a meta crate makes sense up here. So let's put it right here. And then have the food storage be down in here. I'm trying to think of where I want to put it. I mean, over here kind of works, but it's so close to the... Oh, that's fine. I might seem like a little bit of a weird thing, but we'll leave it there. We'll have a really nice prison. Which just sounds really funny to say. It's a weird comment. How's it going? Hopefully that's not, what? Hopefully it's not too, I gotta say I wasn't expecting that one. Let's go ahead and fix all the boxes and all these. But I think that once you get this prison, this prison worked out. Hold on, where are we going? Who are we fighting there for a second? We're gonna throw the what do we call them in there? Okay, we got the wall. We should have plenty of materials to actually make what we're trying to make. So we should be able to finish this up pretty easily. Oh, gosh. There's an open side of this box. That's going to be awkward. They're all going to be sitting the same way. I should have had them facing one in, one out. Or all facing in or something like that. They're all facing one way now. Ah, well, whatever. You guys are all really wanting to crowd up on this box. Give Crumble John a chair. If you don't look at it, we won't notice it. Let's see. How are we doing? I think we're doing all right on construction. I'm not really sure exactly what we're gonna do in terms of retaliation if someone decides to come for the prisoners. I'm just now starting to think of that. But we'll think of that later. That is another problem for another day. Pick him up. Go ahead and throw him in here. We got one done, right? We do not. Ah. Load, please. Please finish this one. So the Griffin can put this guy down. Now they will gradually hate me more and more for having someone in prison, though. So keep that in mind. Or at least I know the first time you talk to a prisoner, they lose relation. I don't know how much relation you lose over time. Oh, who are these people? Oh, another wandering assassin. Oh, he's trapped inside. We got a trapped wandering assassin in here. Hold on, here. Load, go up here. Can you not go up to the beds? What? Whoa. Load, can you not go upstairs? Hon? Go upstairs. Oh, that's not good. Go up, go up. Oh, no. Something's going on with that. You can't run up the stairs. Somehow we broke the navigation to the stairs. I'll have to worry about that later, I guess. If it stays broken, we'll have to find a way to fix it. But until then, we'll just have to see. Probably with a reload, it might work. Put that guy in the prisoner cage. There we go. Now we do need to feed them. Can we feed prisoners as a job? Nope. Not really sure. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we can. God. We can also release them and they'll run away. If we open the gates, we can release them and then run away. Or ideally should run away. How is he doing actually? He's slightly injured. You know what? Set free. Set him free. And let's open that door over here. Okay, he goes, we're a fool for setting him free. Apparently we did not appreciate being set free. We got two places you can go. Prison or the corpse furnace, so pick one. We can make this work. Oh, hold on. Pick up Griffin. Try to get him back in prison. Oh, Bandit's Rage has arrived. Put in. Oh, we do need to close that door. Oh, he is seriously unhappy. Okay, we're just gonna fire on him. You know? He arrived at the wrong gate. He arrived at definitely the wrong gate. Because this is the one that we can't get up on that wall without being able to not come back down. He's saying we're gonna be sorry for stabbing him in the face. Let's see if that's true. Okay, they're hitting the gates before we even got to him. That's not good. Okay, hold on. Now they're just running away? Oh, okay. Close the door. Congratulations! You just attacked the door. Hold on. Were these guys just running around? What is going on with these guys? They're just over here. No, they're attacking the other gate. What? What are they doing? They're just going around attacking all my gates. Go fix that one. Oh, some of them ran in. A few of them ran in. Ah, they're being really coy about the whole thing. Okay, so Griffin, Benji. Benji, do you have good crossbows? If you do, I don't want you doing that. Zim, you don't have good crossbows, right? No. I know Stone does. So, who doesn't? Slink? I think you don't. You attack the last one. Then let's get Molly, Plants, Jewel, and Hiroto on the job. And then meanwhile, they're gonna probably go to the next gate that's not broken, which is this one. So I'm gonna try to cut them off at the pass and have Logan, Stone, and all that be waiting there for them. And Hot Longs. And I don't remember who was the last one that had some decent crossbow. Was it Thoke? He's got 2. It's not decent, but it's something. Let's see. Let's just kind of watch what happens. Oh, they all came back here. They all came back here. Okay, scratch that plan. Scratch that plan. Everyone attack here. They definitely decided just to stay. Benji and all them, just go attack here. Oh no, Benji actually could have stayed, but Hot Longs I meant to say. Thoke, attack that one. Hot Longs, attack that one. Stone, attack that one. And Logan, attack that one. And now they're coming back. They thwarted my crossbow defense by changing the gates up. Some smart tactics on their part. Or really goofy AI. Oh, I'm fast forwarding through a pretty epic fight. I don't want to do that. It'd be really unfortunate if I did that. Griffin, this fight's basically won over here, so join this fight. You got a good weapon. Or a big weapon. Okay, where's Dr. Chung? Dr. Chung, go ahead rescue... Not him. Where'd John go? First aid him. Oh, you don't have a first aid kit, I forgot. No one's carrying first aid kits anymore because everyone's leaving it in the box. We should be able to win this pretty easily. John shouldn't be in too much trouble. Actually, you go first aid him real quick. Just so that... Okay, you're getting attacked. Unfortunately, we weren't able to help. Oh, we did get 2 nice hits in on these guys, though. We're getting hit from all over. Load, run. You're about to get knocked down. Oh, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong person. Load, you're actually about to get knocked down. And you're down. Never mind. You are knocked down. Dust bandits are now hostile to me. I kind of figured. John isn't bleeding that fast, which is good. Because he's got some decent strength. We got some more dust bandits. Oh, they had our artillery line just going at us. Let's break that up. Oh, hold on. Don't go for that. Go for them. Alright, don't go for them. There you go. Don't let them just have free reign of crossbows at you. This is a pro tip for anybody playing. Don't let anyone just have a free crossbow line. That's something we could actually invest in. If you're wondering why I'm not using crossbows on the walls right now, it's because I could really easily shoot my allies. I might actually really quickly throw, since we have the number advantage, Logan up here though. Logan and Hot Longs. These are both perfectly unharmed. And oh, they're still in the crossbows! Never came to our aid! Hold on, hurry up. No. Stay on the crossbow. Just shoot. Here. There you go. Get some crossbow training in there. You've defeated Bandit Rage, which is good. Where is the bandit leader? Just Bandit Bowman, Bandit Bowman. Dust Bandit, Dust Bandit. Playing dead. Ah, I see what you're doing. Griffin, get him! Pick him up! There you go! Not in my workout! Not in my town. I'm not gonna have you getting back up. Oh, Logan's already getting back up. Hold on. I want to just have the Logan stay on the crossbow and he can just shoot everyone who tries to get back up. How about that? Nice practice for Logan. And Hot Longs, you do the same on the other side. Or are you already doing that? Strike is already, so Logan, Hot Longs, you can do this one. Is that Swarm Ninjas now too? And you guys can give me green. I do want green, and you can use them as like a kind of a permanent dying source. You knocked off one of the Shek's legs. Dust Bandit, I think, actually has their own color scheme too. Not entirely sure. Oh, there we go. Crossbows for the win. Just keep shooting them. Keep in a slaughterhouse. Stone, you can actually, hold on. You can actually help us out. Oh, who's carrying that? Oh, Streak is carrying the dead body. Just keep them pinned down. Just shoot them as they get up. Where's Stone? You go here. Where'd the... I still don't know where the Swamp Ninja went. Swamp Ninja was determined on getting us, but then ran away. Got Dust Bandit. More Dust Bandits. It's a pretty nice, we'll call it, I think, counter to, oh, there we go. I don't think I can find the Dust Boss that easily. No, I don't think it'll be easy to find the Dust Boss at all. Oh, he's playing dead. Griffin, get him. Pick up. Throw him in jail. Don't let anyone hide. Oh, we don't have another jail cell. Okay, instead, throw him outside further down. And then... put down. There you go. That way, if he gets hit, he gets hit. I wonder if they're playing dead, they can be accidentally thrown into a furnace. It's curious. I'm just curious if playing dead means that you can accidentally get thrown into a furnace. Ah! Dust Boss! Pick up. Oh no, Griffin, pick him up. I can't. Load can't pick him up. Okay, this is the actual Dust Boss, so he has a little bit of priority here. Load, go ahead, fix this place up. Build. We'll have Griffin keep holding the Dust Boss. He's kind of a prestigious prisoner. He's gonna probably die, though. Just saying, before we get that thing done. Oh, we finished the prisoner cage. So let's go ahead and toss him into the second prisoner cage. Put in. I think I just saw a floating prisoner. Or floating knocked out Death Bandit. First aid him. If you can. We're gonna be friendly. We're gonna give him opportunities to leave. Friendly for the most part. I think we pretty much got most everyone here dead or dying because of the constant crossbow fire. See where recovery comas, but they're bleeding in the chest, meaning they're probably gonna go to death. Blood loss KO. Dying. Dying. Okay, crossbow guys, you're good. No need to stay on the thing anymore. Let's close all the gates, though. Close, door. All the doors seem to be closed. Okay, cool. And we got it! I think that was a great end for the stream. We captured ourselves a Death Boss and a Band of Bones member who is dying. My gosh, let's heal him up real quick so I don't forget. First aid. Somebody first aid that guy. Are you gonna be all... He's gonna be dead. Somebody first aid him. First aid. Anybody, doesn't matter who. There you go. Thank you, Load. I think Load's the only one who actively carries around medical equipment. So I think we'll leave our stream off there. We actually made some money. I don't know how we made money. I don't remember selling anything. We actually did make money, though. I don't know if somehow there was something where we somehow... Oh, not the bandit. The ninja must have bought some medicine off of us. Oh, it must have worked. Awesome. Not much, but, you know, it was only one person. So it's hard to get really big traffic out here in the swamp. Not exactly a tourist destination. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been fun. We definitely proven... Oh, no. We don't have the whole wall done. There was a little part not done. Hold on. Where is the... We're going to... Before we go... Alright, is anyone working on building materials? Oh, we got 2 building materials. Let's go finish that wall first. That's a big problem. I did not realize there was a whole open area. I don't think we can actually reach it. I think we have to reach it from this other side, but we have to open the door. I don't know if they can even climb it anyway, but it's important to at least try to find out. There we go. Let's fix that. There we go. And then run inside, and then close the door. Or start fixing it from the inside. Let's let the ninja leave. There we go. Close the door, and we're good. That's simple. Is that another? It's another assassin. Let's open the door. Come inside. You're welcome. Feel free to buy anything you want. There we go. And you're locked in. Ha, you're trapped. Okay, well, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been fun. We'll see how far we go until we consider the missions until we consider the mission to be complete. Probably once we have all the buildings nicely filled out and some at least a little bit more decent armor on our guys. It doesn't have to be the best armor, just some decent armor for the moment. And we might even go back and get a whole swath of high grade Holy Nation armor once we get a decent amount of money. Or decent amount of materials we can sell for money to get high grade armor from the Holy Nation. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making this one. I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching this one. And we'll see you tomorrow. Alright, bye.